Okay, what up, everyone? Just for fun, Maddie, this is our Pauper Cycling song. We won the die roll. Um, hmm. No one mana cyclers. This is kind of a rough hand. Um, but we're gonna keep it because so we can stall with Fume Spitter, and hopefully we'll draw more stuff. And just mulliganing is bad, especially in a combo deck. This is a really bad hand, though. I could definitely consider. Uh, Mulliganing this. Oh, it's a tough choice. Let me think about it for a second. Because we do have our kill, uh, and we have two of them, and we have a way to stay alive if we get to that much mana. But there's not that many. It's 17 lands in the deck, kind of hard to hit. I'm gonna mulligan, and we are immediately punished for that decision, and we're gonna have to go to 5. Um, Definitely. We need at least one land. Okay, this will do. We're going to keep this hand. We're going to Evolving Wilds, which will probably get a Forest at this point. But yeah, let's go. Let's see what we can do. I should probably be playing the island because that gives away less information. Maybe we can duke him thinking we're on Delver or something. Rift Bolt. Okay, so we're playing against Burn. Um, which with 4 Miak life gain spells is not a terrible matchup, but we're on a multi-5, it's a less than stellar hand here. I'm gonna grab the forest because there's more swamps than anything else in case we need black. Black is what actually casts most of our cards. Pop out our graveyard here. Okay, and we drew into a swamp, which is sweet. We don't need to play street just yet. Against Burn, we don't need to shock ourselves for no reason. We'll do that later on, perhaps. See what he's playing here. Fume Spitter will be good to stall. Lava Spike, okay. Opponent's just going straight with the to the face plan here. Let's Fume Spitter and pass. Oh, actually, no, we can cycle Viscera Dragger. No reason not to. Want to keep drawing, see if we can draw into more land drops and draw spells, and that is. This is not a popular. I mean, I've seen other people playing my deck. I am going to take credit and say that I created this. I've never played it in a tournament or anything, so it's possible other people have seen it online and played it. But I'm going to claim that I didn't see it before I played it, so I feel like I brewed it at least my version of it. I got the idea from playing living in our modern. Kind of a port, in my opinion. Okay, we're not drawing too well here. Opponent still has 6 cards in hand, but he's only got 1 mountain, which is good because that keeps him off of Searing Blaze and Flame Rift if he's playing that, which is, he might not because it's kind of expensive on Moto. Also, he could have Fire Blast, which is just no fun. Now, I'm not casting Crypt Rats there because it doesn't really do much, and then if he kills it, we do have Consume Spirit. Usually I don't play this unless I'm wrathing the board or for some kind of value. because it's easy to be killed, and we don't want to lose our win condition all in this matchup. It's certainly not our win condition. Okay, so maybe we did want Crypt Rats. But actually, I mean, we can block Marauders, so we're really only taking 2 for that. We can block it with Fume Spitter. Okay, we got Songs. That's good. That's good. I really am tempted to cycle Street Wraith just to get another dude in the yard for Pit Keeper to become active. Because if we can, cast another one of our 3-power creatures, we might be able to race the opponent here. Might be, assuming he keeps stalled on land. Although, we're fairly dead unless we draw into Gnaw here. Gnaw to the Bone makes this a very good matchup for us. If I would have kept that 7-card in, we'd have a much better shot at that. But, I always want everything to work out in these vids and, try and be the man. But, of course, that's the thing with Brews. This is why I play Brews. You want to see your fun thing happen in action. But, sometimes it's just not going to get there. And you have to be able to live with that. And that's why you don't play the decks in tournaments, because you're going to be disappointed. But, again, we're here to have fun, have a good time, hopefully do something crazy. If I can drain life somebody for lethal once in this series, I'll be happy, I'll be happy. Because that's what I want to show you guys. It does work. You'd be shocked at how many times I've gotten this work. Okay. And I think here I might block with Crypt Rats and sack it for 0. Or, well, I don't need to sack it. I just block it and let it die. Just to get it, because I can get it back with Crypt Keeper, a Pit Keeper anyway. Okay, let's see what he's playing. What are you doing, boss? Well, of course you're attacking him. What are we going to do? I say we do that and see what you do. And that's fine because we can get a guy back now. Okay, that was a good draw. Searing Spear Mate. Okay. Interesting choice. Okay. Flame Rift is tickets, so that's possibly why that's in the deck. And here it doesn't matter much what we take. Let's take the Architects. And attack for 1. We're fairly dead here with 5 cards in the opponent's hand, taking 1 off the death of the Marauders here. I don't want to cycle the Street Race, obviously, because, even if it draws me into Gnaw here, it kind of puts me in Fire Blast range, which is a scary place to be. Although now we're in double bolt range here. I'm not sure what the opponent has yet. I haven't seen Fire Blast yet, but I mean, that's part of the stock list. Okay. Dose. Yeah. Knew that was coming. And now just bolt or something. Yeah, and that's game. Okay. Again, this deck is really good against creature decks and decks with slower clocks because we just kind of sit there and ignore what they're doing. No sideboard, so run it back. And let's see what we can do here against Cool 95. What up, Cool 95? Playing Burn. I haven't updated any of my Pauper decks since Cons except for Turbo Fog. So I'm not sure. I haven't really delved into it, pardon the pun. Let's keep this. Yeah, this seems alright. Couple cyclers here. Let's get Fume Spitter out here. Go from there. Hopefully we'll draw into Gnaw. Gain ridiculous amounts of life that put us out of the reach of the opponent. At least that is part of the plan. Spark Elemental, okay. Why don't I just kill that and take 0? I'm fine with that. Thanks for the healing salve. Salve, sorry, I know. Alright, I'm so bougie. Say everything wrong. Let's do this first to thin because we don't want to draw that many lands. See, Forest and Mountain are both good in case we draw into Deadshot or Monstrous. Carabid, but we want the green so we can Gnaw or Grizzly. So I'm gonna grab a Forest here, and we're gonna cycle Architects. Okay, we got a Street Wraith. Really want to cycle that, but let's get and see what our opponent does first. The most powerful card, in my opinion, in Pauper Burn is probably Kiln Fiend, because that can just do obscene amounts of damage. Chain Lightning, okay. Yeah, Pauper Burn is not very far off Legacy Burn. Like, you could probably take the Pauper Burn deck to a Legacy tournament and do okay. So maybe I'll play that for you guys at some point. This card is ridiculous. It's a Minotaur throwing a boulder at somebody. Like, what is he doing out of his labyrinth, and why is he chucking boulders? What is my opponent waiting for that he could possibly be responding to me cycling a card? Like, come on, dude. Alright, I'm going to pause it. We'll see if he comes back sometime today. Okay, opponent is back. And got a Pit Keeper here off of our cycle. Dagger. Okay, we drew into Gnaw. That's very, very good. So at the end of opponent's turn, we might cycle our Street Wraith here because we're not terribly afraid. We're going to get back to 2 life by casting the Gnaw. So that's a free 2 life. And we're at 11. We've got 4 dudes in the yard, so we could gain 8 or even 16. So I'm with only 4 cards left in his hand, I'm feeling pretty safe at this point. So I'm going to cycle Street Wraith. Opponent's probably like, the balls on this. What's he doing? Let's Pit Keeper. Well, crap. crap. I probably shouldn't have done that because it could run into, um, you know, mountain and then 3 bolts or something like that. But if we don't, we're in really good shape. Let's play that land. We're getting close to good here. Okay. Hopefully we're not dead. It's very possible. Opponent has Fireblood, definitely dead. But no, he just passes. All right, all right. Um, okay. Unfortunately, we can't Crypt Rats and Gnaw. So we're just going to keep up Gnaw. We're going to gain 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 life off of that. Go to 15. Get back down to 12 here. Kiln Fiend. Okay. Okay. So we definitely want to Crypt Rats to kill that Kiln Fiend because that is a deadly, deadly card. But once that's off the table, opponent's got 1 card in hand. We're in really good shape. Might not seem that way, but trust me, I got them right where I want them. Okay, let's Crypt Rats for 2 here. I don't think he can kill me from 10 with 2 cards. I don't think that's possible. And not only does this kill his dude, but every time we do something like this, we're getting another dude in the graveyard for our Song Spirit and also for our Nod alive for a retarded amount of time. Sorry, I hate that. I'm trying to not say the word retarded anymore. It's like it's not a nice thing to say. Like obviously, you're using it to mean silly or foolish, but retarded people don't have a choice. Like stupid people, they have a choice to act that way. I don't really feel like people are either more smarter than one another. Um, it's just that people choose to act foolishly at times. So to pick on someone who doesn't have a choice doesn't seem fair. So I'm sorry about that. Cycle our giant buggy here. Forest was a decent draw. We're gonna Fume Spitter, and I could Grizzly Salvage here just to be greedy, but I think what I'm gonna do is maybe Flashback Gnaw, just because we want to stay at a high enough life total. Yeah, I'm kind of okay with that. I know that's probably not strictly right, but I want to stay high enough here to be able to stall for quite a while. Okay, and he's going to concede that tremendous life gain. So that was cool. Well, I didn't get to go off. You're seeing the control aspects of the deck here. That some decks just can't beat that level of life gain, and burn is strictly bad against life gain, which is like, duh, Maddie, we knew that. But, hey, this video brought to you by New Amsterdam Vodka. Not an official sponsor, but certainly helps. Oof. No, we can't. Against any deck but burn, this would be a Snapkeep, but we can't burn. Oh god, and that's miserable too, but we're going to keep that because going to 5 didn't serve us well in the first game. Yeah, we're probably dead here. um, which is unfortunate. What happened? We got Rift bolted. Okay. If we draw into it, if we get some cyclers and or a Gnaw, where we get Jape, Grizzly Salvage would be sick here. Okay, bolt my Fume Spitter or something. No? Oh, boo. Okay, I think we might play Pit Keeper here just as a 2-1, just as a Coral Morphle, just to, put some kind of clock on him. Not that we can race him really with just, curving out in our deck at least, but I mean, it puts some kind of pressure on him. Or is that just wrong because it gives him a target for Searing Blaze? I'm going to play it. Let me know in the comments if that's wrong, but not sure it is. If any of you somehow have more experience playing this deck than me, which I really doubt. Marauders, okay. 2 mana shock, I can deal with that. Oh, he's doing that to stall me from damaging him. That's a good sign. Let's grab another land. Doesn't matter too much. Let's grab the island. Doesn't matter. The nice thing about the cyclers is if you get one, sometimes you'll just kind of like chain them and go wild, go buck wild. Maybe he'll do something dumb and play Kiln Fiend first or something. He's going to attack here. And I'm fine with chumping here. We want to just keep our life total up enough to live. And I'm going to pointlessly do that. Sometimes you'll end up fume spitting your own dudes just to get him in the graveyard. So keep that in mind with this deck. What's coming out now? Kiln Fiend, okay. Ooh. So I could Crypt Rats, but then I can't Crypt Rats and crack it for 2 and kill the Kiln Fiend this turn. So I'm tempted to just salvage here. So with 3 cards, it might not be legal, and Pit Keeper can block me. Put a card in your hand and the rest in the graveyard, and we're gonna take that one. And we're gonna cycle him. Oh, okay, we drew into another cycler, which is really nice. Okay, so let's pass turn, hopefully not die. And then we're kind of sort of getting some kind of maybe I should have kept the Caribid because no, I can't cast him either. I didn't fetch her mountain. I should have fetched her mount. Incinerate my dude. Fine. I'll take 3 less damage against burn. That's fine with me. 4 is a lot. Consume Spirit. We're partially there. Ooh, wait, no. If I cycle Deadshot here, I can't Crypt Rats and kill this dude. So if he has 2 burn spells, I get punished by not cracking this right now because he can burn it and then I crack it in response, and then he burns it again and then attacks with Killing Fiend for 7. That would be nasty. Okay, but he instead doesn't attack with Killing Fiend, which I think is crazy. Lava Spike me. Okay. Here I might even song for value. Oh, and we draw Gnaw. Okay, let's kill off that Killing Fiend here. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to do it now because it doesn't really matter. And, you know, we might get lucky and have him concede off the absolutely absurd amount of life we're going to gain. I have had games where I've gained over 100 life with Gnaws. Okay, that was a good draw. I'm going to fetch for Mountain. And that was enough. That was all it took. Okay. We didn't go off, but we beat Burn with our non-interactive deck. That's pretty good. So let's see what else we can do. Hopefully we can get one where we go off.